ending ramifications as well.
Yeah, this is way better than omnipotence in my opinion.
Sure, but what I will say, if this is Koji's way, and I haven't read it all, so I'm sure there's going to be some explanation, something I haven't got to yet that's going to make it better. If this is the way Koji has all this information on the Shinju, the Soul Thorn, all of that, in my opinion, that's the laziest way they could have given him the information. So he didn't, as far as what I've seen so far, he hasn't done anything.
Maybe you shouldn't read the rest of this chapter.
I mean, because he's not looking into it. There's no crazy Amado reveal. There's no revelation. It's just, for some reason, he just had a premonition and just saw it. There's no thing. There's no secret. There's no crazy. Like, it's just a thing that just randomly, like, he wasn't expecting it. But we'll get to it. Okay. I also don't think Boro's regeneration is because of Shibai cells or Tentel cells or anything. I think it is just scientific ninja tech with the core, and then his body got used to it, homeostasis or whatever, so then when you take it out, it's almost like a mutation. His body's reacting, trying to overcompensate for it. That's why that happened. That's just my guess. And then the tentacles are just because the author felt like it.
I mean, personally, I prefer it being like he's basically turning into a pseudo Tentails because he can't, like, the core is almost like a limiter or a thing that contains the power in a way that's usable for him.
Yeah, I agree.
But without the limiter thing, it just like makes him grow into a Tentails. I don't know.
Because
I liked the idea that it was Tentails related just because of how he looks. He looks like the Tentails blob, dude. I liked that idea.
No, I agree, because in a way it has to be a limiter, because once it removed, it's not like he was just normal, he just couldn't heal better. No, he transformed into that thing. So his body did that without the influence of the orb. His body was just naturally able to do that on its own, disconnected, separated entirely from the orb.
Exactly. Yeah. But presumably from the Shibai cell transplants.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah.
Of course, Shibai cells can still work all the same. I just liked the Tentails because of his appearance. For like Kawaki's ninja tech, I think Shibai is more just like whatever. Granted, even then, it looks like Shinari's wood style. But I kind of would have liked that better just because it'd be like, oh, let's not use Shibai cells. Let's try the Tentails so they're not as strong. It would just fit their abilities, I think. But, you know, it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. I just think I might have preferred that because of how the visuals are.
So, let me word my Kashin Koji thing a little bit more. I think the reason I don't like it is because it isn't Koji being a shinobi.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's the easiest way to say it. I can elaborate on it further. He's not enduring. He's not overcoming. He's just seeing it. Like, he's not tracking it down or anything. He's not trying to get to the bottom of it. He's not doing stealth missions, undercover renaissance. There's no move behind the move. That's Koji's whole thing. There's no information is power. Information is key. It's nothing like that.
I mean, I won't say that because that is information is power. You can't say that. It's just
but that's not why Koji's finding it or going after the information.
Yeah. Like he's using it as information is power, but he's not getting it because information is power.
Like, I prefer if Koji just was able to gather all of this information on his own, using his own power rather than whatever this new ability is. But yeah.
No. Yeah.
So you've seen some different future scenarios. How's that helping? The biggest advantage of seeing future is easy information. Yeah, he's wording why I don't like it. It's easy.
Yeah, so this is where I was gonna say from how it sounds, it unlike Ada, I want to wait till you like got a grasp of the ability. Unlike Ada, who picks and chooses scenes consciously, like I'm gonna go to this scene, I'm gonna go to that scene to learn this and that. It seems like Koji just sees all of them instantly all together.
Yeah.
But which means he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to actively look for the information. The information just comes to him.
And again, it's easy information. Like, isn't Kashin Koji being Obito? Like, why isn't Boruto telling Koji there's no shortcut to information? You gotta take the hard road for the information. You gotta earn it. Like, in universe, it makes sense that they would just have the easy information. Obviously, they would prefer it, but like, from the audience perspective, for the story,